Purple gold, brighter than lampposts. Knicks cave rivals roast like prime toast. Brunson with the handles breaking Fortnites. Dagger shots serenade the New York Knights. Charles Anthony towering beast and down low. Pain control, smash through the snow. Michael swatting dreams, our defense tight. Brooklyn Bridge jump, Michael height on sight. Knicks cave united, rally up the crew. Ananobi locked down.
What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, a Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we do, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know when the next video going to drop, hit the notification bell. All right, y'all, where do we begin? Another letdown. As a Knicks fan, I guess we got to get used to it. But, do you think we can make, do you think Thibs is going to make any adjustments? Poor outing last night. What up, Nas? What's up, Nas? How you doing? Fire, I don't know, man. Last night, we got set on fire, and it's looking like, oh, man, we heading to Detroit. You already know it's going to be, the pressure is on, man. The pressure's on. Thibs got to make adjustments. What do you say, Nas? What kind of adjustment do you think Thibs is going to be able to make? First, it's a series now. You're right, it's a series. I'm hoping it's not over. I'm just going to say it like that. I'm just hoping it's not over. If we go to Detroit and we lose that game 3 in Detroit, it's time to worry. It's time to worry. We have to win that game. We have to win game 3. There's no coming back to the Garden and talking about we going to get back on track. We have to win game 3 because we played game 3 and game 4 in Detroit. I'm hoping. I want 2 wins in Detroit. Come back home 2-2. I want 2 wins in Detroit. I want the Knicks to instill some confidence into the fan base. Because right now, last night didn't look like we shouldn't be too confident. I'm gonna be real. Like I'm gonna bring up, let me show this real quick. This is the minutes the Knicks played. Better yet, the rotation. You can say we only played 6 men. McBride played 13 minutes. Robinson played 20 useless minutes, 2 field goal attempts, no points, no trips to the free throw line. Matter of fact, the Knicks didn't get to the free throw line until the second half. We had 2 attempts in that first half, and that came late in the second quarter. So the first thing Thibs got to do is design a play where we have to attack the basket more. We got to stop shooting. Salute, what up, Just Knicks? Welcome to the house. You know what I'm saying? Give me some type of solution you think Thibs could come up with. First, we have to start attacking. Settling for perimeter shots. The way that the referees are letting this game being played. We have to get to the foul line. And when we do get foul tips, it can't be taken from the sideline. Detroit was going to the hole like crazy. There was no ball movement last night. It was just ground and pound. And don't get me wrong, I love the captain, man, but the captain had to step back. He had 27 attempts last night. He only made 12. He had 4 for 12 from downtown, 9 from 11 from the free throw line. Yeah, he had 37 points, close to the 40-point burger I was talking about. But he's going to have to start getting the rest of the team involved. And it start with the head coach. You're going to have to make some adjustments in order for the New York Knicks to take game 3. We tied our lowest scoring output for the season, 94 points. And if you let's look at this. Cunningham's 33 points. Dennis Schroeder, he was there campaign. Dennis Schroeder screwed. He won that game for the Pistons last night. Yes, Cunningham went off. I tried to get the video up. It wouldn't upload. He went off on the Knicks. We knew that he was going to score. We knew let's be real. We're not going to contain him. But what we got to do, we got to stop everybody else from beating us. Thibs got to come up with a game plan other than double teaming. Because once we double team, it leaves Pistons open. We are lucky Tim Hardaway had an awful shooting night. Because it could have been much worse. Because Tim Hardaway he can hit the three. He's not I ain't gonna say he's an all-star, but he's not a scrub. We all know Tim Hardaway's not a scrub. We know he's a better shooter than what he was, than what he showed last night. Now we going into Detroit, and if he get them open looks like he got last night, this can be, we lost by 6 points last night. It could be worse. It can be worse. He deserved to get fired. If Denver coach can get fired, he deserves to get fired. Because last night was ridiculous. Okay, here's a myth. I think it's a myth. Because if you look at every other team, they keep talking about Thibs and teams. They say, not only Thibs, they say teams shorten their rotation when the playoff come. I'm going to show you the Detroit Pistons rotation for the game last night. Do that look like a shortened rotation? That's 9 men, but basically 8 men. Because Holland played 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And Thompson would have been out there more than 20 minutes had he not got into foul trouble. I'm preaching, you know. And the choir singing back, though. Because, you know what I'm saying? I know, man. I know. And the thing is what is Leon Rose going to do? You know what I'm saying? Because if we get to the second round, a lot of podcast moderators have been saying that Detroit besting the Knicks 3-1 in the regular season doesn't mean nothing. Now we lose 7 out of. I've kind of felt, I'm going to be honest with you, Double D, I kind of felt the same way. Because if you think about that Indiana series last year, we beat them 3-1 last year. And they came back and they flipped the script on us. So you got to understand what people was thinking that. You're right, man. You're right. We could very well be down 2 games right now if it wasn't for Brunson. And that's the thing with Brunson. We're going to live and die with Brunson. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but if you think about it, think about how the Knicks was playing when he got injured for that month. We missed them. I mean, we was more of a cohesive team, more of a unit, more ball sharing, more ball movement. Towns only had 11 attempts last night. Made 5 shots. In the first half, he scored 10 points and disappeared in the second half. And that's not because of him being too soft, as people want to say. That's because we have a dominant ball hawk in Jalen Brunson. You got a point. That was my biggest concern because we was looking like a real team. You know what I'm saying? And if you think about this, I'm going to bring up that point, Nas. I think the lack of offense was because Jalen Brunson is taking so many shots, especially when he goes to the bench. Everybody's trying to get theirs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to get theirs. Anunoby has got a hard task defending Cam Cunningham, but at the same time, he needs to have more attempts than what he had. He went 10 attempts. He went 4 for 6, 0 for 4 from downtown. King of my syndrome. Yo, you talking about my man? I know you're not referencing my man from I'm a little animated freak. So I was thinking about what's that? The Incredibles syndrome. But now I don't know. I'm going off course. But at the same time, let's just look at Harris, 15 points, Duren, 12 points. If Anunoby would have scored in double digits, if Anunoby would have scored at least 15 points, 16 points, we win this game. We win this game. If he scored at least 15 points, we win this game. The Knicks is going to have to step up. 42% from the field. We shot 10 for 35 from downtown. I mean, and Pistons shot 6 for 27. And they still beat us. 6 for 27 from downtown. They still beat us. The free throw line, they got to the line 28 times. This is what I'm talking about. The Knicks got to be more aggressive. They got to go to the hole harder with authority. Like Beasley went. You know what I'm saying? I thought Beasley was going to get hurt on that dunk attempt, and he went on. Who was it? Miles McBride, and who else was Josh Hart? He knew that if I wasn't going to make this basket, I'm going to get the foul. And that's how the Knicks players got to start thinking and attacking the rim. If you're not going to make the basket, get the foul. Don't try to draw the foul. Get the foul. You know what I'm saying? When I say draw the foul, yeah, I'm talking to JB, because that's what he do. A lot of them fouls, and I'm a Knicks fan, was questionable. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we finally got a player that's getting that all-star, that Michael Jordan treatment. But at the same time, he got to start getting other players involved, because we're not going to win this series if he's going to go out and play hero ball. Yeah, he's Mr. Clutch. He's Mr. Clutch, but be Mr. Clutch when clutch time is needed. You know what I'm saying? Get everybody involved so that you don't have to be Mr. Clutch. I haven't even followed the media, because if I follow some of the media Nas, I get mad. You know what I'm saying? I get mad, but right now, rightfully so. Rightfully so. He scored 37 points, but at the same time, he letting this guy. Well, we can't stop Cade. You know what I'm saying? He's making Piston history right now. The third Piston point guard in that franchise to have a 30 and 10-point rebound night. The last time it was done for them was 21 years ago, Chauncey Billups. I mean, Thibs got to come up with a game plan. And the game plan is going to be, all right, we can go to a kind of a zone, more of a zone defense, stop trapping, leave the icing alone, stop trying to force a man to the weak side, because we leaving guys open in the corners for them 3-point shots, which leave us open, vulnerable to rebounds. We're not even getting our second chance points like we usually do. We got to get Mitchell Robinson in the game, and like I said, we got to start getting some more having him rolling to the basket so that he can get it dunked. He can get easy baskets to the rim. Use what they're doing to us. I don't understand why Thibs never do that in the game. Teams come in and pick and roll us to death, and we don't do it back. We just run ISO, JB, ISO. All right, they got you double, they got you triple, kick it out. They waiting for the kick out now. The offense is becoming too predictable. I know I'm back to bashing Thibs, but at the same time, y'all understand I want a championship. I know y'all want a championship. Y'all expected more from this team. And after going off on the stats yesterday, I was hoping that we can take game 2 and have that 50% chance of having a sweep and a 92.6 chance of winning this series. Right now, this is 50-50. It's up in the air. And being that we going back to Detroit, and just like my man just said, let me go back on these comments. I can't work these comments the way I want to. This guy finished said, it could easily be 2-0. We could easily be down 2-0. Happen to come back. I mean, they're confident. I thought we would have their heart from the game 2. They put everything into that game, and we snatched the victory out of their mouth. Only to hand them defeat, and then they come back and give us a defeat that it shouldn't have happened last night. They came out, they would have punched, they punched us in the mouth. We took it. We fought back. I'm not gonna lie, you 5 minutes into the fourth quarter, left in the fourth quarter, I was like, yo, if we don't make a run, I'm about to cut this TV off. They made it interesting only to break our heart. And I'm getting tired of that from the New York Knicks. As a Knicks fan for the last 30, 40 years, I'm getting tired of the almost. And the series is not over. The series is not over. Don't get me wrong. The series is not over. But we are in danger. We are. Because we could come back to the Garden down 3-1. You have to think about it. It's a realistic possibility. Thibs went off on the referees. He went off on the referees last night after the game. But at the same time, you got to have draw plays where these guys is going to the basket so that we can get the calls. You got to force the ref to make the calls. You can't leave it in their hand. When Brunson get the pound in the ball, the offense gets stagnant. Everybody just stand around and look. Detroit not doing that. It's constantly ball movement. And when K got the ball and make that decision to go to the hole. K 220. Bridges not bodying up. Thibs is going to have to take some chances on our bench. Whatever that means, bringing in Watson in for a few minutes. Whatever that means, bringing in Watson in just to foul and disrupt. You know what I'm saying? Remember how, like we say Thibs is an old school coach. Well, he's going to have to start doing some old school tactics. Bringing in guys that, you know, that not going to get minutes, that's not really a contributor to the team, but it's going to put the foul, that's going to start doing the dirty work. We're going to have to incorporate a Draymond Green from off the bench. Start getting them players frustrated, even though they winning, just smacking them hard, hitting them to where they start pushing back and the referee see. We got to do something to disrupt the Pistons. Thibs got to start with the offensive end because our defense right now is getting trashed. It's getting burnt. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody like to talk about how defensive minded he is, but like I said in my video, I didn't want to go back to bashing Thibs. And I didn't want this video to be about bashing Thibs. It's not. It's about making, we need the refs to call fouls on our guys so Thibs is forced to use the... You're right, Pug. You're right, because when that happened in game one, we brought Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson played some amount of minutes, and it worked for the New York Knicks. I don't see why Shaman not getting shots. When Shaman get out there, if JB is not taking up all the shots, you gotta make the Pistons worry about somebody else other than JB. Right now, they're not worrying about Towns. And I don't understand how Towns is letting Tobias Harris and sometimes Dennis Schroeder keep him out the paint. He's 7 foot. Thibs got to come up with a game plan. Towns got to get some heart and step up. His discussion with Brunson should be like, yo, man, I got to get the ball more. I got to take more than 11 attempts. And Anobi they got to voice their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to come out and say, yo, no disrespect, but look how we was moving when you was hurt. No disrespect, JB, you the captain. But you notice what we was doing. You can incorporate yourself into that. But just like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and I'm not saying Brunson is on that level yet, although he have shown that he could be. Them guys need massive shots. They always needed massive shots to score the points they score. For Kobe Bryant to score 25 points, he took 20-something shots. That's the NBA, but Cade Cunningham looked very efficient last night. Let's see how many attempts. Let's go back to see how many attempts that he took last night. Cunningham, 11 for 21. That's almost 50% shooting. 10 for 12 from the free throw line. He only had 1 for 4 from downtown. Tobias Harris, 6 from 11. You know what I'm saying? Just look how the ball is shared. Now, Dennis Schroeder, 6 for 10. Beasley, he ain't had a poor night, but he got 9 attempts up. Paul Reed came in with 3 for 4. Thibs got to do something, man. He got to incorporate this bench. He got to get other guys involved. Everybody keep talking about the rotation shortened in the playoffs, but he got to do something better than what he's doing. If the Knicks is going to prevail, game 3, he got to come out and do something better with a better game plan. It can't be all put in Brunson's hand and let him do what he got to do and hope that Josh Hart clean up the mistake. Towns got to get the ball. They got to start doing more pick and roll. They got to change up. Mitchell Robinson got to see more minutes. Shaman got to play more than 5 minutes. And Shaman got to touch the ball. He got to be a threat. He got other guys got to make it happen. But for them to make it happen, they got to touch the ball. That's the only way we're going to win game 3. We got to get the ball movement back into this goddamn offense. Yeah, everybody was waiting for Brunson to come back. He back now. But he got to do what he got to do whatever it takes to win. But that don't mean leaving the other people out. They stand around, they get stabbed, they get cold. You know what I'm saying? They got to warm themselves back up. Thibs got to come up with a game plan. Tell me what y'all think. I'm about to get up out of here and come up before tomorrow's show. Tomorrow, I'm going to do call-ins. I want to hear your opinion. Tomorrow's show, I'm going to put up in here. I want y'all to call in or come on the show. And I want to hear your opinion and what we need to do for the New York Knicks to be victorious Thursday night. All right, and with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.